New rundown, new patch note. And as you can see, they remove all the good stuff from rundown 3, and they only added 2 new weapons, and they brought 2 old ones, which is pretty neat. They fixed a lot of bugs with this one, like now you can actually choose your loadout when you're trying to join a match that already started. They fixed the host revive glitch, so now it doesn't matter who goes down, you always get revived at 20% health, which is nice. And the heads up display shows the correct ammunition and health that your partner has. They fixed the running revive glitch, so no more kiting an entire wave of enemies and reviving your teammates while running, which is pretty broken to be honest. Now you gotta actually deal with a wave before you go and revive your teammates. They fixed the mother's weak point, which sometimes made her invulnerable, which fucking sucked, so that's good. So they fixed the enemy hitbox, so now once you remove the head, it's completely gone. You cannot get any more crit markers, and you'll see this in this clip. There's no more crit markers after I remove the head. Now to the meat of this video is the weapon changes, which I wanna discuss, cause some of them suck, some of them are good. Pistol got a damage increase. I personally use pistol as a spam weapon, so when I'm on the front, I usually just shoot the stagger, and if I can, I kill it. So the damage is really nice. Assault rifle was a really underwhelming weapon throughout the rundowns. It was seen as an SMG but with better range. Now with the buff that they gave him over time, it feels like a better gun than what it was before. With the ammo increase, you don't feel as empty as you were before, and with the damage increase, it doesn't feel like you're just shooting puking bullets at a sleeper and hoping that it dies. I would suggest the developers to add another 5 bullets more to the magazine, so you can get at least one extra kill, or to stagger a little bit more, since it's supposed to be a middle ground main weapon. I main DMR. With the buff they gave it this run now, it feels so much fluid to shoot from like the clunkiness that it was before. I just wish they gave it 2 more bullets in the magazine because of the increasing amount of special enemies that we face this run now, and a better hip fire since you don't really wanna be ABSing in front of a sleeper that's about to hit you. Revolver got a body shot damage increase, which is nice because now you can actually defend yourself instead of spending half a cylinder just to kill one sleeper. Just a quick note, don't be going around body shooting the shooter guys, you know, headshot them. Don't body shot them unless you have to. Machinegun was probably the most broken thing in the entirety of Rundown 2. You can have a couple of guys with machine gun and they will kill a spawn cap wave of enemies. People used to tap the machine gun, like letting it charge a little bit, just shoot a couple of bullets when dealing with small groups of enemies. That's why they added this precision based nerf, so you can use the machine gun in its intended way as a spray and pray weapon. And the ammo capacity nerf is just there to remind you that you have a primary slot. It's basically the same machine gun as we've had before, but a more balanced version of it. First Sentry got the ammo capacity that it needed. People were asking for it for the past 4 rundowns and they finally gave it to it, which is really nice. I just wish they rounded up the capacity to 300. I've never really liked the burst cannon in Random 3 because sniper was a safer choice, but on Random 4 it is really good. Still the same, one burst to the back, two burst to the front, but Papa Dragon is gonna show you a little secret right now. Burst cannon is a really good combo weapon when you have a duo partner with you. If the two of you can efficiently communicate with each other and are in sync, you can just dispatch of rooms full of giants. You can spread the damage of the burst cannon to multiple giants in the room. It saves ammo in the process and is a lot faster than just having the burst cannon used to deal with the giants. If you are playing in a squad, you can easily, the two of you, be the dedicated giant killers, so the other two teammates that you have can deal with the little strikers coming at you. Also, the sooner you kill the giants, the easier it's gonna be dealing with the little guys inside the wave, since you're not gonna have to deal with the 40% health strike from a giant or a shooter pesking you from far away. This is the data that I've gathered up until now. I didn't test hybrids yet, but I'm just assuming they're basically the same as giant shooters since they have the same health pool. I'll most likely add a comment that'll have the information about the hybrids later down the line. Also, the machine gun testing that I did, the videos got corrupted, so some of those numbers are a little rough, so you gotta forgive me about it. But the general idea is that the burst cannon can be a really good combo weapon that you can bring with your teammates, so you should give it a try. Holy shit. If Sniper was a time machine, it'll send you back to Random 1 and 2 because they basically did that. They just reverted back the changes that they did. I don't understand why they changed the Sniper from Random 3 since it was perfect. You could just shot the giants, you can body shot the scout. Now you cannot even do any of that. Reverting it back will make a lot of sense if burst cannon didn't exist, but since we have two giant killer weapons, then it makes no sense for the sniper to come back to its prior state. They didn't even added ammunition nor magazine capacity, they just reverted back to what it was before. It's still a really good pick if you wanna sit on the back and not take that much damage. Shotguns were a really safe pick in the past because they were really good, not broken per se, but really good at their job. Pump shot especially had a similar fire rate to the DMR with effective range of almost like 10 meters. So balancing was bound to happen because people would just take shotguns instead of trying out the newer weapons. Pump shot is still really good, it still works as before, it does the same damage. It just has a slightly lower range than before, and you cannot just spam it through enemy waves. Now you actually have to be careful where you aim and be mindful of the distance between you and the sleeper who you're about to shoot. Combat Shorty took the biggest nerf alongside Sniper, still does the same damage, but the biggest nerf that they gave it was the slightly quotation mark increased spread size. I don't really understand why they did that since people complain about the combat shotty spread since the beginning. Now they just made it worse. Here on the gameplay you see that sometimes the pellet spread RNG messes with my aim and you see so much damage potential just wasted. I do agree with the effective distance being nerfed, but the spread just gives it such a bad feeling when you're using it. You can technically aim a little bit above the ground so you can get the missing pellets to hit some of the sleepers in the back so it can actually stagger. But I don't really think anybody will rely on that consistently, which depends on the RNG spread too. I think they should revert back the changes on the spread since it makes it feel so horrible to use.